thought that's what I look like. That's not what I look like.
Captain Marvel is about somebody who goes on a journey of discovery. And I think it was really important for Brie to learn how to fight.
By the time we started shooting, I had been training for 9 months.
That he's worked out, even though he has a suit on and all that. When I went and did Avengers, you know, I saw those guys put on suits and I saw underneath, like, I was like, you're not working out at all. And I won't say who it is. And then they put on the suits and they looked fantastic. They looked amazing. Whereas his suit doesn't really have any bumps and stuff that's not there. So I know that he's back in his thing, because he's kind of like the Daniel Day-Lewis of comedians, you know what I'm saying?
Very method.
Whereas me, as a 50-year-old man who gets sore, I put myself through torture for you. No, I'm not doing any. No, I am now, but I wasn't doing any sugar. I've never done that. No sugar for that long of a time, and that was interesting.
What happened to your
body? I don't know if I liked it or not. I think I liked it. I did feel pretty good. You know what I got from not eating sugar? This whole interview won't be about this, but it was my joints. The joints that are sore sometimes, my knees sore sometimes, my elbows are sore sometimes. Once I stopped eating sugar, it disappeared.
Oh, wow.
Disappeared. Now that I've eaten a few, you know, donuts and all that, it's come back. So what's the lesson? Don't eat the donut.
And I'm glad that I did. Doing fight sequences up and down and training for 3 days. Felt kind of alive.
The thing that I found so unique about this character was that sense of humor mixed with total capability in whatever challenge comes her way.
You know how to fly this thing?
We'll see. Which I realized after going to the Air Force Base is really what Air Force pilots are like.
That's a yes or no question.
Yes. We simulated a dogfight. We were on the offense, we were on the defense. We got to 6.5 Gs.
It was amazing.
It's a lot of work. She brings so much of that to the role.
For a little while, and then it's great, and the energy levels are great, and everything's great. It's just a discipline, you know. I mean, I got to do it for a movie, so I had that in mind. It was for a reason. It's hard to keep it as a lifestyle, but you know, we try.
Yeah, you wouldn't do that. Like, keep that fit as...
Not that fit.
No.
No, that's not, I have no interest in that. But I do have an interest in being fit, but not like that. This is probably not good for you. I mean, that was a crazy discipline, you know? I mean, it was 2.5 hours of working out a day and no sugar and no fruits and like weighing your food and all that kind of stuff. And that's fine for a while, but
a lot of fun for other people to be around that.
No, I wasn't in a bad mood. I was actually in a great mood. I was in a great mood. I wasn't in a bad mood. It's the sugar that makes you all crazy. Anyway, what other dietary things do you want to talk about?
I was looking at your Instagram and I got so obsessed with your Instagram posts because they're so long and amazing and you put so much into it. Do you enjoy that a lot, being able to like express yourself?
I enjoy that Instagram is supposed to be one thing and that I don't care. I don't care. I'm not interested in a bunch of selfies. I'm not interested in that kind of self-promotion. I like that we're loosening up a little bit and promoting movies that we really care about and all that. I wouldn't if I didn't care about it. But I write. I've always written a lot, and it's kind of fun to sit there and see a photograph and be inspired by a photograph, and then just start writing a story based on the photo. Some are fiction, some are real, it depends. It's however I feel at that moment. You know, I used to put on the bottom my treasure chest. And that's kind of what it is. It's like what I put in my box in my attic, that stuff that I think is fun and that I get to look back on once in a while. And I'm with my wife, I go, oh, remember that, remember that. It's kind of like its own photo album. But we do it for us. We don't really do it for anybody else. But people appreciate it and I like it because it's authentic, I think.
Yeah, and you learn things. Like you were describing on the red carpet, the thoughts that goes through your mind.
Yeah.
When you're at the red carpet and you're like meeting all these people you don't know
No.
who they are, maybe, and you have to pretend
idea.
and they have to pretend.
Totally, it's all pretend, you know? I mean, it's not all pretend, and that's what's nice about this movie is you're on the red carpet and there's 100 first responders and you're bumping fists and shaking hands, and there's something really lovely about that, you know, because you know that you've done something to represent them in an honest way and hopefully the most accurate way that you can. You know, and then other things on Instagram is when there's nothing going on and I'm by myself in my house and, you know, I look outside and I see a squirrel or something, I start writing about it, whatever. It doesn't, it's all an inspiration, that's the point. It's all very inspiring. And it's all fairly honest. If I think something is full of shit, then I write about it, you know, that's okay with me. I don't have a lot of consequence around it because I think people expect it at this point.